Alright, guys. So I played through this 3 or 4 times now, and I was just going off one of my, latest saves, and apparently nothing I chose is right, and it's just either I'm gonna end up alone, or I'm gonna end up with Diana, or I'm gonna end up with Naomi. Was basically what I had done, and I didn't want any of those, because I was like, nah, I want James, right? So, we're gonna have to start a new game. I feel... Wait, can we hook up with you now? Because if we can go ahead and hook up with Sam, we might as well just go ahead and hook up with him. Because I swear to God, I'm hooking up with one of them. Just one of them is getting their butt touched. What's your name? Sam, I think? Yeah, Sam. Doesn't matter. Ask for an apology. Okay, so everything before this does not matter. Ask for an apology. You know what, Sam? You're cute and hoity. Well, we'll date you. Ask for an apology.
Well, you should at least apologize. That would be sufficient.
As to himself, he muttered something under his breath.
Why do I always look like the bad guy? Apologies aren't my forte, but I'll try my best.
Aww.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry about what?
I'm sorry for kissing you like that. I went too far.
He sighed and ran his fingers through his hair.
I didn't mean for it to turn out that way. It's just... I act on impulse, okay? It's difficult to control myself and...
Why are you telling me all this? Cool, that's fine. I mean, we'll take the apology. You didn't really need to tell us all that.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just picking up what you were putting down. Thank you for the apology.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, anyway, if you try any funny business like that in the future, just as a warning, I know Taekwondo.
I think I've bickered enough. It's time to get back to the main issue. Oh, what are you 5 dudes doing in my house? You're just all so hot. Oh no, we need to do this. Okay. Okay, this doesn't matter. So, be calm. Yeah? It says doesn't matter times 4. So this is 1.
That's good.
Skip. I don't... yeah. We get it. Okay. God, that is creepy. I think I'll keep it. You can have it. It says it doesn't matter, so we'll just keep it.
But it looks so creepy.
It's fine. That's fine. I know it's creepy. So that was 2. No?
Very well. Here's your seat then.
Sorry, James.
Let me get your chair for you, lovely.
No. Be cool. Smack him. Okay, so this is 4. So, we'll be cool. We'll be cool.
Yes,
Play
I
it
am
cool.
known for that. Like what?
Don't be so lewd.
I can assure you, I'm just a lover of beautiful...
Whatever. You're a lover of many beautiful women. We know what you're putting down. We know what's happening. Okay.
I hope...
Doesn't matter. Next choice. Next choice. Come on. So I didn't. Okay. Is that what we... Yeah, we choose so I didn't. Okay. Oh god. I don't know what just happened. I couldn't hold my laughter in any longer. As I laughed, Sam and Matthew looked away and stuffed faces stuffed.
funny?
Ugh. Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I stopped to catch my breath. I leaned over at the table and took a few deep breaths before replying.
Well, both of you are just so funny.
Both of their faces turned a slight pink as they looked away from me, and they swallowed the food that was in their mouth.
Shut up! We're not funny. We're hungry.
Same thing.
Well, we're glad that we made you laugh.
Shut up, Matthew!
What? I'm just saying.
See, James, it's entertainment for her.
They were funny to me. At least they enjoyed the food. As I watched, I took a couple pieces of food for myself and placed them on my plate before I started eating as well. Eventually, we all ate dinner together, and it was just super cute, and no one disturbed us. And then my phone rang. Oh, Ma, it's my mom. Excuse me. Hold on. God, my ringtone.
Hey, honey, how
Yo,
are you?
Skip. It's cool. This one, I don't think it matters. I feel like we should just do this one just for funds. Yeah. Suzu reached out and poked Matthew in the forehead, making him stare cross-eyed at her finger.
Hello to you too?
Seems real to me.
They're not imaginary.
Look. I was lying. My bad. I just realized he, like, popped up in front of her. We're gonna stay and help around the house, right? Yeah? Okay. Stay and help.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Besides, it's my housewarming party. I should be here to help.
Want us to help out as well?
I think we've got it taken care of, though. Thanks, girls.
All right. We'll head on out then, so we're not in the way.
Well, sorry, guys. I'll hang out with you some other time soon.
It's all good, Anderson. We'll definitely come to the housewarming party tonight.
Oh, thanks.
I led them back to the lobby and then showed them to the door, and they pulled out of the driveway. Hey, is this where new stuff's gonna appear? This new stuff should appear now. Hold on. Alright. We got this. We got this. Okay. And with that, they left. I was happy that they wanted to help, but I had to do this on my own. It was not their work. I didn't want to force it on them, just because they were my best friends. We had the entire day to work. The party was tonight, and we had to do all that we could to make the party right. We sat down and talked about what needed to happen before the party started tonight. Each guy had been assigned to a different part of the party to do, and right after lunch we began to work. Since everything was taken care of by at least one of the incubuses, James told me that I could assist them. Who am I going to assist? Yeah. I walked into the front yard and see Sam cleaning, but doing slow motions with his hands and arms. He was doing Tai Chi, a form of martial arts I had previously learned aside from Taekwondo. However, he wasn't cleaning, which made me cross my arms and glare at him.
Aren't you supposed to be cleaning the front yard?
You were taking too long. I already finished cleaning.
Oh, what?
I looked around the front and noticed that the windows were polished and the weeds were pulled and tossed out from the sidewalks. The lamps were wiped down and the stairs were swept. He really did finish cleaning. We literally disbanded a mere minute ago.
Wow, you work super fast.
Sam didn't respond. He kept his eyes closed and continued to do his Tai Chi. For a guy who wanted to be a badass, I would have imagined him doing harder workouts or karate moves for practice. Tai Chi was not what I expected out of him. I stood there wondering what to do. Join him, leave him alone. Join him. Yeah. I remained quiet and stood by his side and began to move along with his movements. He was going slow, so I was able to follow along.
What are you doing?
Don't question it. Just let it happen.
What does it look like I'm doing?
This isn't supposed to be fun, okay? It's actually supposed to be difficult.
Dude, I know Taekwondo. Did you not hear our previous conversation?
I know.
Sam opened an eye and looked at me without breaking his motions before closing it and continuing. I followed along flawlessly, keeping his speed. It was relaxing until I managed to trip over my feet and land on Sam. Man, so anime.
Hey! Watch it!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Not really.
I landed on top of Sam, staring at him eye to eye. Sam and I couldn't stop blushing, nor did either of us move from the ground. I could hear my heart pounding against his chest. Sam didn't move a muscle, but just stared up at me in embarrassment. I eventually moved off of him and brushed myself off with a large blush on my face. Sam sat up and rubbed his head.
Man, watch where you're going next time.
I nodded. He stood up and looked around for a moment. I could see in his eyes that he was concerned if I was okay, but he refused to ask. I smiled before walking back into the house. I heard him sigh before I walked out of earshot. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking everything that was for the party. The Anderson Company executives would show up any minute. I think we've been through this. They're gonna be looking at me as a woman and want me to take over the company.
Who is it?
Yeah, it's all my friends. Oh, what do we say? Does it not matter? It doesn't matter. As ready as I'll ever be. Okay. Times 9. It does not matter what we pick. It's difficult to be independent. I wish I was still living with my parents.
I'm so...
Oh, crap. It doesn't matter. Thank
Do
you
you
for
have college
condolences.
plans?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you think will happen?
It depends on...
What do you think of the philanthropic policy?
Do you think the company should expand?
Alright. Times
Honey,
9.
I'd like to introduce you to someone. This kind gentleman is the son of the vice chairman.
Okay, so this is the one. He's going to be introduced to us. We are not simply nod to him. Thoughts?
I apologize if I made you uncomfortable.
Yeah, you made me really uncomfortable. He's gonna ask me personal questions, and then he's gonna get all uppity, and he's gonna run away. And we are gonna stay put. I watched as he disappeared into the crowd towards the back of the house. I wondered, but I gave him his space. He obviously needed it.
He's not CEO material.
Totes, Dad, I agree.
That's because you practically interrogated the young man.
He deserved
Little
it.
questioning shouldn't have bothered him. He's obviously not ready for any title in our company.
Right? I answered my question so flawlessly.
Oh, that must be Lewis's car.
I'll go get him.
Yes, Mom. Okay. Slight
I overheard your
disappointment.
conversation with our guests.
You were
You were
stumbling.
stumbling
No!
as much as Lewis did.
Darn it! I thought I was better.
But I
don't want to hear excuses. I expect that you'll work on your speaking skills while you remain living here.
I totally won't, Dad. Sorry.
All right, your mother and I have to leave. I'm sure Naomi and Suzu need to leave as well. Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean you should stay up all night.
We totally should.
Thanks for having us. It was a great party.
Okay, we're skipping all this. We're gonna tell him to fuck off. Yeah. Duck? Yeah.
A quick one. I'm liking you more and more.
Back off, Malix!
Did good that time. Did good. Last time we got our hair pulled.
Don't start acting tough, you pathetic excuse of a demon. You need more protection than her.
Shut up!
Oh, did I make little Matthew cry? Why don't you just grow a pair?
Enough, Malix.
Alright.
Since when did you get the guts to speak out of place?
Whoa.
We both know you've never controlled me. I want them dead just like you do. But now's not the time.
Fuck off. I know what I'm doing.
There you
Do
go.
you? Even if...
Shut up!
Let's go, Malix! We're waiting!
Okay, the two of them left. He was really uppity about it, and then we're gonna skip. Okay. So we are going to, this is not, okay, this doesn't matter. So clearly, I feel we should make some coffee. That's the same thing we did last time. Make coffee's always good. Doesn't matter. I'll say hey. Oh god! All at once the boys froze and looked at me. In their movements, I just stood in the doorway staring at them after my outburst. James was the first to break away from the group and step towards me.
Good morning. We apologize if we woke you up.
Oh, no, it's fine. I've been awake for a while now. Sorry for interrupting.
It's quite all right. We needed to stop anyway. We don't want to overwork Sam.
Oh, come on, I can handle more than those pity punches.
Your mind seems grateful that we've stopped.
Shut up, Damien.
Called out.
Oh crap, we should probably make some lunch. I'm sure you're starving.
I mean, I can handle lunch if you like. You all seem super busy training. I mean, you're trying to beat Malik, so I'll take care of it today.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah, why not? I'm not useless. I know how to cook and do other stuff.
Well, no, I wasn't insinuating.
What he means to say is that we'd be really grateful if you could make lunch today.
Psst, no problem.
As I turned back to the kitchen, the boys went back to training. They seemed very determined to get better and become stronger.
Well, I might as well make lunch today. It's been a while since I cooked.
Cold cuts, pizza. We're gonna make pizza this time around.
Pizza's always good. Pizza. I'll call it pizza mon amour.
I'm not even reading this, I'm sorry. Luckily, we had some pizza in the freezer to heat up. Pizza Amore baked with love pizza. Had all the makings of pizza types, including pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and extra cheese. Just top it, bake it, and serve it, and you can have more later. It's perfect. I placed it in the lobby not to disturb the boys. They're gonna go find one of the incubi. I quickly rushed and grabbed one of the plates to find one of the boys. In the hall and individual rooms, I pursed my lips in irritations.
Well, where the heck are they?
Knowing that I would have searched for them in each of their rooms, I turned down and headed to the west hall, and I slightly bumped into a door face first. Ah, good job.
Oh.
Whoa! What the?
I'm so good at bumping into doors, yo. I quickly stepped back to regaining my balance at my feet and the food in my hands. The last thing I wanted to do was have the food on the floor. I shook my head and looked up to see Sam looking at me from behind the door in surprise. Being that I only saw his face, he was wet, so I assumed the door led to the bathroom, and oh goodness. So I assumed that the door led to the bathroom that he was exiting.
Oh, crap. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just brought food.
What the hell? Why did I say that? I shook my head and acted like I knew what I said. Sam raised his eyebrow before looking at the food I'd brought.
Oh, hey. Thanks.
Dude. So lewd. As Sam suddenly stepped out of the bathroom door and closed it, I was suddenly faced with a shirtless, freshly cleaned Sam. A simple towel was hanging over his shoulder as he looked at me. I remained frozen and unable to tear my eyes away from the sight. Like any girl.
Damn, he was ripped.
Hey, you alright? Hello?
We have no concentration. It's fine, Sam.
Yeah. What?
Sam let out a small, sly smirk appear on his lips before tapping my forehead with his fingers. It was light, but I felt the pressure from the push. I felt the pressure from it. Pushed me back a bit onto my feet.
You gonna give me my food, or do you plan to keep staring into space like a nut job?
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah, right, here. You can have it. It's fine.
I quickly gave Sam his food, glaring at him. He chuckled before quickly dropping to the floor and crossing his legs to sit. I did a double take down at him before joining him to eat. I was hungry, so might as well. Sam must have been hungry because he practically scarfed all of his food down before I could get 2 bites of mine in.
Oh, geez, you eat super fast.
Oh, sorry. It was good, yeah.
Thanks.
Sam sat in silence, waiting for me to finish. It was odd. It was not far from having a dog watch you while you ate. Nevertheless, I finished my food quicker than I normally do and looked to Sam, who had somehow got his shirt and vest on when I wasn't looking. Don't know how that happened. Damn, he really was fast.
Alright then. I'm heading up to the roof.
Roof? He was headed to the roof? Why? The roof? What?
Yeah. Wanna come with?
Hold on. He wanted me to join him on the roof? On the roof? The roof of a huge mansion? How? Why?
I promise you won't fall, or whatever. Okay?
What do we say? We say okay. Good job, us. I didn't know why I was up for this, but I said okay. The small, adventurous side of me was very happy with my decision, but another side of me was screaming at me, asking me why I did that. Sam took the empty dishes and placed them on a nearby stand before walking over to the nearby window and looking at me. Wait, a window?
Come on.
I walked towards Sam, unsure of what he wanted to do. As I stepped to his side, he wrapped a tight arm around my waist and hugged me against his side.
Whoa!
Better hold on tight.
I instantly wrapped my arm around Sam as he opened the window and stepped onto the ledge. I could feel him tighten his grip on me as he looked up and grabbed the edge of the roof with his free hand. What? I gripped tightly onto him. He somehow was able to pull both of us onto the roof with one hand. He lifted me onto the roof before pulling himself up and sitting with a content sigh.
See? I told you I wouldn't let you fall.
Aww.
Yeah.
I sat up beside Sam, trying to shake off what just happened. He was a demon. I had to remember that. No matter how human he looked.
Pretty sight, huh?
I raised my eyebrow before looking ahead of us. I gasped. It was truly a beautiful sight. The estate was settled on the high hill, so the view made you feel like you were flying. I could see Chicago in the distance, surrounded by the forest and suburbs, like the one I resided in. Something about the sight took my breath away. I slightly thanked my adventurous side for taking the risk in coming up here.
You know, it's things like this that make the human world worth coming to.
I turned to Sam at his statement, unsure of what he meant. He kept his eyes to the view, but I felt a very soft amazement in his eyes.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm not like my brothers. I didn't come to get away from anything or to fulfill something. Whatever they may tell you their reasons were. I came because, well, they're my brothers. And that's that. However, I didn't expect the human world to be so pretty.
Oh, I didn't understand. The brothers were running from more than just Malik's? What could have possibly driven them from where they were?
Well, you all ran from something?
We all had our reasons for leaving the Abyssal Plains. James didn't want to deal with his problems. Matthew wanted to live with humans more than demons. I came because I didn't want to be without my brothers. So I left with them.
Aww.
Well, that's rather sweet if you think about it.
It doesn't matter. I came, so here I am.
I frowned and bit my lip slightly. I wasn't sure if he really wanted to be here with how he was answering. Still, I felt a small wave of confidence drive me to scoot closer to Sam. I wanted to try to be friends. Or like a much, much more than friends. Fate didn't like that, apparently. I found myself losing my balance and wound up starting to fall off the roof. Ah!
Whoa!
God, I'm an idiot. Instantly, Sam grabbed me and pulled me to him. He wrapped his arm around me, making sure I wasn't able to fall back down the roof. But that wasn't what made me blush wildly from ear to ear. I had somehow landed and oh my god. Oh goodness. Okay. I somehow landed and was straddling over his lap. He was hugging me close to his chest. It was almost like some romance scene in a love story. I couldn't tear my eyes away from Sam, and he stared up at me in concern.
I gotcha. You okay?
Yeah, I am. I don't really know how to answer this.
However, I continued to look down at him as he stared up at me. Neither of us knew what to do, but I could feel that we were both lost in that fact. As we looked at each other, Sam's face grew slightly red.
Hey, I might as well say it now, but sorry for being a dick when we met.
I must have been dreaming. Sam was being sincere, but why? However, as I stared, I could feel his strength weaken. He was shaking, but he continued to hold me to keep me safe from falling.
Sam, do you need energy?
Sam's eyes widened before he looked away. Well, he's like holding us, so clearly he can have energy, right? Whatever. Sam's eyes widened before he looked away, refusing to answer, but refusing to let me go. I didn't feel any energy drained, so he wasn't taking advantage of the situation. Okay, there, I should have just fully read before making accusations. That was it. He needed energy. But should I give it? Wait. Says kiss him. Yeah. Do we kiss him? Yeah, we kiss him. Okay. I gently grabbed Sam's face and tilted his head to an angle with mine. Leaning in closer, I brought my lips to his and kissed him deeply. I didn't know if this would help, but it was how he got energy before. I shut my eyes, waiting for the draining feeling to reappear in my body. Sam didn't move, nor did I feel energy drain from me. I opened my eyes and saw Sam staring wide-eyed at me and unmoving. He was unsure of what to do, and I had silenced him with confusion. I felt both irritated and accomplished at the question and the look he was giving me. Where was his flirting? Where is his cocky smirk? From what I remembered, he took advantage of me when we first met, yet now he's somehow intimidated by me. I pulled away and spoke.
I just wanted to give you some of my energy. You've used a lot of it, and I'm sure that the energy you took from me was the only way of healing. Well, let me help you.
I mean, I don't...
Sam, if you don't want my energy, just tell me. I'm just offering it to you if you do.
All of a sudden, I felt a familiar feeling of warmth run through my body. Once again, I felt my body slightly heat up as Sam pulled my body tighter into his. He regained his gaze before speaking.
Just remember, you offered it.
We're not talking. I don't know how that happened, but sure. I just ruined everything. I'm so sorry, guys. Before I knew it, Sam pulled me into a gentle and passionate kiss. Heat erupted through my body as his kiss slowly and almost timidly got deeper. Sam kept an arm around my waist while I rested a hand on his chest. The energy from my body was slowly draining from the kiss, making it feel light and warm. It was almost pitiful how comfortable and how willing I was in the situation. Still, I had no regrets. I was enjoying every bit of this kiss. Sam gently leaned back, pulling me along with him, so that I was lying on top of him. This is getting lewd. I felt odd, yet comfortable. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like I'm basically a 12-year-old. Yet comfortable to be the one in control. Sam wasn't as forceful as when we had first met, and it felt almost magical. It was how I imagined the first kiss would be like, except with energy drain. Soon, though, the energy drain stopped, and Sam gently pushed my face away to end the kiss. I stared down at him as we both panted for air. I had never kissed like that before, and I was so lost in the moment I had forgotten how to breathe. Sam moved a strand of my hair from my face to behind my ear. His eyes were full of desire. The look in Sam's eyes, though, I almost couldn't find the strength to pull away. I could feel the hold of his mind-altering spell fade away, but I still felt hot. Something told me that I wanted more, but at the same time, I wasn't sure if I truly wanted to give any more. Stop, keep going. Do we keep going? Keep going! That's what it says, guys. I'm not making these choices. I'm using a guide. Yeah, keep going. I opened the opportunity and I was enjoying it as much as he was. I wanted more, and I was going to let him keep going. I wanted to keep going. I leaned down and kissed him again. Sam gasped against my lips, but continued to kiss back. I could feel him pull on the tail of my bow, releasing it, and following his hand off from my neck. He moved the ribbon to his pocket before gently unbuttoning the two top buttons of my blouse. I am getting slutty up on this rooftop, man. The desire drove my body insane, forcing a moan to escape my lips as he ran kisses down my lips to my exposed neck. Okay, guys, I read through this. It gets real lewd, so I'm going to give you a quick synopsis of each thing. I'm just going to reread it, and then I'm just going to tell you guys because I cannot get that lewd. He began to ravish my neck in hot kisses, and then we went further, and then he passionately kissed my skin, and I didn't want him to stop, and it was super hot. And then he was kissing naughty bits, and my heart was beating wildly. Something about Sam intrigued me immensely, but something made my heart quicken for him. It couldn't have been love. It was too passionate to be lust. What was it? It was naughtiness on the roof is what it was. However, I began to feel dizzy, seeing the sky start to spin almost wildly. I gripped Sam's shoulder, trying to signal for him to stop, but my mind faded to black before I quickly let out another sound.